we need?
No, it's just us. We got enough. The planning board of June 13th is now in order. Please rise for the pledge allegiance. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Alrighty, first item is PB 18-22, Pearl River Campus Building B 205. Anybody here for them? Please step up.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you the applicant?
I am, I'm Greg Stanton with the
Okay. Give us your name, your
And sign in there.
sign in there, and
name, rank, and serial.
So can you tell us what your name is, and how you're affiliated with the project?
Yes, my name is Gregory Stanton. I don't know how long it's going to be. My name is Gregory Stanton. I'm the general manager for IRG Realty Advisors, who is the advisor and manager for Pearl River Campus LLC, who is the applicant that we're talking about.
Okay, so it doesn't look like you have a lot of stuff with you. Did you read any of the, I haven't read any of the comments yet, so I don't even know what we're up against. So,
What kind of stuff do I need?
well, did you see the comments that
Yeah.
other agencies have made?
Yes, I did.
Those comments that are in front of you now.
There were no concerns.
There are no concerns, that's all I need to know. The reason I'm asking is because there's only 5 of us up here. And if you needed us to override something, in the cases where we can override them, you would need all 5 of us to agree. Otherwise, you would be coming back if you wanted to get the other 3 members to weigh in on it, okay? That's
Thank you.
the only
And-
reason I'm giving you a heads up.
I appreciate it. Let me add one quick thing.
please
Good,
do.
buddy.
Yeah?
So, we have a 1.5 million square foot campus. We have a lot of vacant space. I'm gonna be here interacting with Jay and Cheryl a lot in the near past, probably with you people as well. And this is my first round, so when you asked me if I had read the comments, I thought you had read the comments as well, so that's why I was surprised.
We do, but we want to make sure you have a copy, so you understand what is going to, what is required of you.
Got it.
But we will read the comments for the record,
Okay.
all right?
Yep.
Okay. Project review,
Okay, so that we know what's going on, why are you here? Can you
Okay.
tell us that?
So we have numerous buildings on campus. Previously, they were all single-tenant buildings owned by Pfizer, who we purchased the campus from. We are in the process of turning the first of many into, or hopefully not, I'm gonna do single tenants, but we have a multi-tenant building, or single-tenant building converted to multi-tenant, new tenant coming in, and we need an interior commercial subdivision to go from single use to multiple tenant use.
Okay.
okay, let me read in the comments. Go ahead, you started.
Okay, so this is from Amanda Highland, it's an email to Cheryl. I was advised by the TA to send you a notice of proposed town code revision regarding filming activities. So
No, wrong one.
That's other business.
postpone to.
It's Pearl River Campus.
Campus,
Pearl River 205.
I'm reading preliminary. Okay, so we have comments from Jane Slavin. There are 3. Anything of consequence? Rockland County Highway, de minimis impact. Bruce Peters from sewer, from engineering. Nothing. Again, nothing. RCD has no comments. Department of Transportation, de minimis impact. And then correspondence from Rockland County Highway and the New Jersey State DOT, not objecting to this board serving as lead agency. Is that all I have, Cheryl?
No, there's a letter from Rockland County Planning.
Oh. Okay, so there is something, if they don't really care, let me rephrase that. They said it's remanded for local determination. So, but they also want you to know that the tax parcel information listed Oh, FYI is published correctly, so I'm not even reading it. Okay, that's all I have, Cheryl.
That's it.
Thank you.
Give that back to Cheryl.
Mr. Rendell, you have anything?
Good evening. Just a couple of quick questions. Now, this process, the development of microbial ecosystem therapeutic products for gastroenterology indications, is this process, they're going to release any exhaust into the outside air or anything to that effect? So it's sealed, it's a self-contained unit within the building?
Within the building, within the space as well.
Okay, so there's no exhaust, nothing's going to be coming out? Okay, thank you, that was my only question.
Thank you, Mr. Bond.
So this is just 3,600 square feet of a 125,000 square foot building, that's it?
Yes.
And what are we doing with the rest of it? We don't know yet?
We're gonna subdivide it into spaces.
Okay, but
Tenant
why would we
spaces.
be doing that all at?
Well, as he rents it.
I get they don't have the tenants, but,
So why don't, again, so why,
This is what the applicant came in with.
yeah.
no, I'm not blaming the applicant, it's fine. I mean, can't we just say, you do it, and if you have any problems, come see us?
You can't, because
Oh, you
it's
can't.
in our code.
It's commercial, it has to come, they have to come before us.
However, it is under review
Oh,
at
that's
the
good.
town attorney's office and the supervisor. We're working on that section of the code.
Good.
As you know, it takes time to adopt a change in the code, so
Yes.
it may be a couple of months.
Well, that's fine, because hopefully it won't be, if it's 125,000 divided by 36, how many is that, 40?
Will be required.
That's not the intent,
Five
believe.
different tenants?
No, originally you thought maybe 10.
Yes.
Okay, so maybe you don't have to come back 10 times, that would be nice.
If all goes well, hopefully you will not have to come back for
And
the
in,
additional 9.
Yes, that would be very nice.
in an ideal case for us as well, we'd like to lease single tenant buildings to single tenants. It makes our life easier and the whole process.
I'm just saying,
We've actually been talking with Mr. Sanford back since November, trying to, work through this. So, it's in the works.
All right, good. Ms. Yost, anything?
Nothing.
Okay, thank you. Anybody from the public?
I don't have anything.
You did already. You passed right by you, and you did.
No, we didn't.
Okay. Do you have anything? Okay.
I don't have anything.
You need to stand up over there when I speak, and then.
Yeah.
Yes, if you have something, please. Oh,
No,
okay.
she said she didn't have anything.
All right.
All right.
Motion to close the public session?
Motion to close
Yeah.
public session?
Second.
All in favor?
Thank you,
Aye.
thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. This is in final, so we have to do lead agent first, the CEQA, right?
Yes.
Okay, do I have a
Motion to
motion?
lease the agency.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Motion to make that.
Motion for neg deck?
Motion to make that.
Second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Final with conditions?
I'll make those final.
Okay, and would you like to read the conditions in,
Oh,
please?
sure. There's no conditions.
Yes, there were.
Okay, three from James.
Okay, anything else?
That's it.
Okay, do I hear a second?
I'll second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried? Good luck. Thank you, sir.
Can I just get a quick idea of what the process is from this point, after this is done?
Go to the building department, you get your building permits.
Okay,
Did you submit full construction plans for
Yes.
the space?
yes,
So we're kind
yes.
And hopefully, if Mr. Day and the county, and the town attorney's office could work it out with Ms. Slavin, hopefully you never have to come back to us again.
No offense, love to see you guys, but
I don't blame you.
No, I think that would be the best thing in the world.
It's in
I,
place.
if,
So as Cheryl was about to state, there's a time frame. She has to type up the minutes and
Right.
approve.
To the board for this meeting, which is June 27th. Then once the decision is stamped, then I can stamp the plans and pass them back to the building inspector. I'm gonna look over the plans to make sure it has all the information that's required for the town.
Okay,
There's some notes and things like that, I'll let you know.
so June 27th is when we can come back in and say.
You don't have to come, it's just paperwork, you just vote.
Yeah.
yeah, you don't have to come.
Okay, that's what we expect to have it,
Yeah.
okay,
I'll have, I'll see you,
okay.
And I assume that if the building inspector would reach out to him if there's any problems with the plans in the interim, right? So, yeah,
Right, that's
so,
why I want to make
yeah.
sure the construction plans are already in.
right.
Okay,
So
so,
we go ahead and review the construction plans and hopefully everything can just align. And
We-
after you guys adopt the minutes,
Right, then you can get.
We're all good, right?
We're all good.
Okay, so the other thing is, with all seriousness, if you are talking to the powers be about this and it's moving forward, then just also put in there that if there's like questions and you're not, you can always refer
can
to
always come
us.
to the board.
You know what I
Right.
mean? You can always put that caveat in there that,
Correct.
that the buildings department reserves the right to send it to the planning board for for approval or whatever you want to say.
That is
So-
the direction we're going.
Okay, good.
Outlining what those parameters are, so
Right.
we have some type of guidance.
I mean, it could also be that you come to us and say, on your recommendation, listen, Pfizer's coming, they're 3,600 feet, they're putting a doctor's office in. We got this, you don't really need to see it. And then we can make a determination, and if somebody on the board says, well, I really want to see it because, somebody reached out to them or something, then of course, then we'll bring it, and we'll hear it. But you know what I mean? It doesn't just have to be, they don't have to come to us anymore, like it's over. But there should be some sort of a caveat,
Yeah, and something, if it's, maybe should be reviewed by the environmental engineer when they hire that person, so we don't have another,
Right,
big-
what we're looking at is
Yeah, now it's
as long
like
as
issue.
Yeah.
it's not a change of use
right,
Yeah,
to something of a higher hazard,
right,
right.
okay.
then it's not gonna have to come.
Okay.
If it doesn't
That makes
affect
sense,
parking,
Yeah.
if it doesn't affect environmental, basically if they're putting up 3 walls, the use is the same, so there's no change in the impact on the surrounding neighborhood, things like that, and that would be left up to me to determine whether or not that there is an impact and should it come before the board.
Okay.
But yes, it could also,
Yeah.
if there's a gray area, it can come as other business. and
Correct.
If you guys say, yeah, we want to see a formal application, we can do that.
Okay, good.
Okay, great, thank you.
Yes, thank you. Good luck.
Good luck, very,
Yep, good luck.
with the whole project. Okay, we have anything else?
We have other business.
Other business?
Ma'am, are you here for something in particular?
It's over. Sorry.
Yeah, that's right. That was for Pfizer, yeah.
It's interior,
It's interior.
just making offices
It's
inside.
a 3,600 square foot office.
While I'm here then, the other 2 notices, are they interior as well?
We don't know what the other 2 notices are.
There's one for June 20 and one for June 21.
Those are different boards.
What project, is it all the same project?
One is zoning board, so I guess that doesn't pertain to you.
What's the name of?
What's the name of the project?
What's the name of the project?
Project.
Pfizer.
It's not us. Okay, so other business. You want to do it?
That is,
The number 1, the proposed zoning district amendment for premises located 37 Hunt Road?
Yeah, there's a little discussion on, what Mr. Mandel brought up, that they're talking about putting in an animal hospital /
Mr. Chairman,
veterinarian there.
maybe we should wait for Cheryl.
Okay,
Oh,
yep, okay.
Taking the notes. Me too.
Go ahead.
This one, pursuing 37 Hunt Avenue, the zoning change from a LIO to an R80. There's a daycare center there, a senior living center that they're completing, which is right next door to it. And they want to put in a veterinarian and an animal hospital. I don't know if that's an appropriate use for that area.
Yeah, I agree with you. There's, in fact, there's 3 other residents besides the Brightview who would be adjacent to it. Definitely agree with you that it's not an appropriate use for that area. Probably be better off over in the Rockland Psychiatric property, away from many residences.
So,
But it's not a animal shelter, it's just a veterinarian, right?
And hospital.
and
A
hospital.
hospital, so.
So it could be overnight?
It could be overnight, yeah.
It's not an animal shelter.
But it's not an animal
So they're
shelter.
gonna have animals there through, 24 hours?
I don't recall the exact details of whether or not they are, but if you look at the site itself, it's pretty well protected. And it's actually, there are residents there, but they are used, like, one's a landscaper. So I think you have to consider all of the properties around it as a whole.
There's only one house that borders that property. That's the one to the left. Other than
Yeah,
that,
the
there's
senior
nothing else
housing
that borders.
is, I think far enough away, but, you know, it's something to think about.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, there was, you know, the animal shelter, not that I have anything against animal shelters, but that would be, I could see that would be concerned, but a veterinarian with an animal hospital doesn't seem like.
Right, I don't think the intent is to be something so much like a high door situation where,
No, you got
There's lots of
an animal
animals.
hospital right in the middle of town, too.
I know, yeah.
So, I mean, so there, this is number one, right, the zoning change? So did any of the neighbors come in and start making any, I mean, is there anybody that's opposed to this?
not that I'm aware of.
Because my only philosophy about that is that, you know, people buy their houses knowing what the zones are, because we always, you know, they come in and people complain about things that are getting built. If the neighbors don't have any problems with it, and I'm not,
Well, I don't know if the neighbors have been
Yeah.
notified.
well, that's what I mean.
They haven't
So,
been-
They would be notified, yeah.
No, they wouldn't notify
Oh,
you.
not yet,
They're
not
looking
yet.
for the public hearing, they're required.
well, you know, I don't agree with zone changes until I hear, I don't even want to make a recommendation until I hear what the neighbors are saying, because it shouldn't be,
You're not gonna hear that, because neighbors aren't gonna come to you. and
They would go
hear
to
that,
the town.
because-
no, yeah,
Town
that,
board.
okay, well, then what are we
So they're
supposed to
just
say?
asking if we have any input on it,
Yeah.
right? That's, isn't that what the
I think they're, yeah.
Are they just asking if they want to be lead agency? Yeah, then that's fine, why are we even talking about
That's
this?
the first thing,
Yeah.
when you agree to the town board being lead agency, and then second, if you have any comments.
I make a motion that we let the town boards be lead agent for this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll second.
Second.
I can't second.
I'll second. Oh, she'll second. Okay.
I got it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Right, well, the town board is the only one that can make the zone change.
Yeah, exactly, but I mean, right, but I thought, right,
Yeah, but they should, you know, before they do that, you should consider all the, they should get a further definition as to exactly what that animal hospital is. How many animals, how large it's
Right.
gonna be.
And I just-
How many
and I-
animals they're gonna board
Right,
overnight.
yeah, and you don't want to just open boarding like people on vacation.
And I want the
Dog.
comments,
You know,
yeah.
If the dog is sick in the
Well-
hospiday stay overnight, that's fine.
I think you
if
can let
look at
dogs stay in the
maps on
hospital.
back, you'll
Right.
see that for some reason this property is sort of cut out into the LIO zone. But the property just north of it is R80.
Yeah.
So it's just another weird thing that is on our zoning map.
We got plenty of those.
So add this to the list of.
God bless
God
it.
knows how many. So
God
that-
bless,
that's- And if you look, it's R80, R80.
Yeah,
So it's like a little piece that was carved out.
okay.
So again, if you consider the surroundings, when you do go south of it, that's all commercial.
Yeah, it's just those few homes that, and even some of those, you have the one building there along the, when you go up the road up to the Legion there, there's that one, that's commercial site on the left there.
Yeah, on the right is the house, and there's two houses on the left.
Yeah, but before you get to those houses on the left, there's a commercial property.
Right,
that's
the bottom
on-
hill,
on-
yeah,
On
on Hunt Road.
On Hunt Road, yeah.
Correct.
So,
And the animal hospital is not allowed in the LIO zone, which you would think it would be.
Right,
because you
yeah.
want it
Yeah.
in, but it's not permitted, so again, a conflict in the code that
Right.
doesn't make sense.
Mhm.
That's why there's so many zone changes coming in,
Yeah,
trying to fix some of the
Cool.
major issues in our map as it relates to our zoning code.
yeah, well, I know they changed a few sites on Milltown Road a few years ago. A couple that were off Milltown Road, but they didn't go, I suggested that they go all the way up Milltown Road, but they didn't, they only went up so far, and that was it.
Yeah, it was spotty when they
Yeah,
did that.
it was really, it
crazy.
didn't make any sense what, you know, because everybody else is in the same boat there, so.
Right, but my understanding
But it's like
is
3 or 4
each
different zones
individual
along.
property owner has to come in and request the zone change.
Yeah, and that's,
But this they
And
did,
there's a cost associated with that, there's surveys that need to be done.
but this one they
have to-
did,
we have to meet some
affected
bounds,
several
all that.
streets, but it stopped short of, it didn't go up like past Blowout Road. It was like from Blowout Road down to, past the apartments there.
Right.
It affected all those houses that bordered Middletown Road, or properties, but it didn't affect anybody, the rest of the street. But there's like probably 3 or 4 different zones along, because it flips back and forth. One side of the street's a different zone than the other side of the street.
303 is the same
It's
way.
crazy, I mean,
There's pockets of residential along 303,
right.
but it's a commercial corridor.
Just a question, with those public hearings, do those neighbors get notified when that goes up, that they will be notified? Okay.
town clerk's office.
All right.
Sends all that out.
Okay,
They
good.
also post the property.
All right, thank you.
And it's a 30-day period, and there's a public hearing held, the town board holds a public hearing.
The one name on here, Grace Meyer, they can take off because she passed away.
They
The boy- her
go by
boyfriend
the
was in
tax
there.
roll.
Huh?
They go by the tax
Give
roll.
them a tax, so they still get notified.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're done with that?
Yeah.
We're not?
Yep.
Did the board want to make a comment to the town board? If so, it sounded like Mr. Mandel wanted a comment. If so, maybe make a motion and see if the rest of the board approves and then that.
I mean, as long as they're not gonna like board dog, I don't think
Well,
it should be
Well, make
boarding
that part of
dogs,
your
that type of
comments.
thing.
Yeah,
They
the
should.
Like
comment
you're
would be-
suggesting.
Yeah, to explain exactly what they're gonna be doing there. Is it overnight? How many dogs are they gonna be boarding? Are they also gonna be boarding besides treating? So how many animals are gonna have there overnight? 5, 10, 20, 100?
Yeah, so things for the.
Yeah, they're gonna, like, if you go away, can you board your
Yeah.
dog? That, they probably
Right.
should.
We also
Because that's-
want
that
the
doesn't
town
fall in
board to
the hospital.
consider the input from the neighbors, to make sure
Yeah.
the neighbors are considered, because zone changes are, you know, it's a big thing. You know, we constantly tell these people that if they're coming in, you know where you bought your house, and then if people buy their house knowing what their zones are around them, and somebody makes a zone change, it's, you know, it's, you're really playing with fire. So, as long as the neighbors don't have a problem with it, then it shouldn't be an issue.
They should also look at traffic on that road, because
Oh, yeah.
Hunt Road is getting busier and busier, and without a traffic light there, they've had quite a few accidents.
Yeah.
It's getting worse and worse. And I know, at the time Brightview was going in, they were not required to put in a traffic light. So, if all of a sudden the town decides they're gonna put a traffic light in, who's the burden gonna be on? They can't put it on this person. Is the town gonna take, the town's gonna have to
It's
bite
county,
the bullet
it's
on
county.
that. Yeah.
County road. That'll be, it's a county
Yeah,
road.
the county will never put a light there.
Right, it is a concern with the
Because
soccer
we, won't we
complex
gotta make
Yeah.
that
as well.
Instead, we're gonna extend.
They have the flashing light up at Gilbert, they won't take it down,
They never did it with Brightview or the football.
because it costs to go up there to send people up there to work on it. They won't fix it.
When they start doing the training.
All right, anything else on this?
Show me on number 2.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
we're good.
Okay,
that's the, what's that?
That's,
proposed local law amending chapter 14C, the town code, regarding commercial filing of
Oh,
the town.
filming, it's filming.
Huh?
It's the filming, it's changing it from, the police department over to the town.
yeah, it's a supervisor
Supervisor's
or his
office.
appointee, whatever.
Right. And a new position of, film and tourism.
I make a motion that we refer this to the town board for lead agency.
Second.
That's all in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Do we need minutes?
No, it was a continued item.
Okay.
Is that it?
Yeah.
You done?
Make a motion for dismissal?
I'll second.
All in favor?
All right.
Aye.
Good night, you all.